Hi, my name is Alicia, and I will be talking today about influences on our life. There are many factors that influences everyone's health from day to day. The main factors are poverty, discrimination, family, our social environment, and social contagion. When it comes to poverty, as a person's wealth accumulates, their health risks decrease, and vice versa. If a person's wealth is low, their health risks increase. For those who live with low incomes, their stress levels are increased. People who live in middle class to upper class communities not only enjoy better access to health, but also have a greater sense of control over their life and have all what they need to maintain a lifestyle of their choosing. Individuals who lack this type of sense of control live in conditions that can affect their everyday health. In chapter 14, we learned that people who experience poverty, discrimination, and other social stressors have a higher chance of being diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems. Stress causes health problems. Heart disease is prevalent in socioeconomically disadvantaged populations and children who experience adverse socioeconomic circumstances. If someone has less than 12 years of education or is in a low income, they are at a greater risk to develop heart disease in adulthood. This relationship likely shows the compound effects of stress, as well as the poor diet that is often found among individuals residing in communities of low socioeconomic status. Our next point is discrimination. Discrimination is another stressor that can affect both the physical and mental health. This kind of stressor is specifically fluctuant because it is often uncontrollable and unpredictable. Being a victim of prejudice and discrimination is connected to the increase of blood pressure, heart rate, secretions of stress hormones, which when experienced over long periods of time can affect a person's physical health. For example, when people feel that they are targets of racism, their blood pressure remains elevated throughout the day and it poorly recovers during sleep. Discrimination also puts people at greater risk for when they begin unhealthy behaviors such as smoking and substance abuse. Finally, discrimination, or even the perception of discrimination, can put the body always on alert against threats. The stress response that the state gives off can have negative long-term effects on physical health. I think a person's blood pressure can go up, when they're scared, and also I think this makes sense when they say threats. Family is another stressor that can cause health problems. You have marriage and then children. After learning that marriage can cause both positive and negative effects on my personal health, I'm very iffy about getting married in the future. Chronic social isolation is as a great mortality risk as smoking, obesity, and high blood pressure. Marriage is one of the primary social relationships that people create and has been shown to have long-term health benefits. People who are married seem to live longer and have better mental and physical than non-married adults do. Married couples enjoy the benefits of social support and combined resources, and they seem to have better health habits. It turns out that men enjoy greater health benefits when they are married rather than when they are not. Unmarried women, however, are 50% more likely to die from heart disease, several forms of cancer, cirrhosis of the liver, but men have a higher chance because they are 250% more likely to die from these causes. Married couples who are experiencing ongoing problems with their relationship experience more depression and greater incidences of physical illness than happily married couples. This is where I said children are affected by this as well. Marital problems and divorce also affect the emotional and physical health of children, particularly if they are younger during periods of the marriage where there is a lot of fighting or during the parents' actual divorce. Teenagers of divorced parents are at a slightly higher risk of participating in careless behaviors. While divorce can negatively affect the health of children, parents who continue engaging in high quality parenting during marital discord protect children from many of the negative effects on health related to divorce. Our last point is social contagion. The people we spend our time with also have a large effect on our health related behaviors. According to our textbooks, social scientists have found unhealthy behaviors such as smoking and or having a poor diet spread throughout one social group. Social contagion, which is often the subtle, unintentional spreading of a behavior as a result of social interactions. Groups who showed similar patterns in their health were also friends with one another. I think this is where the saying, "show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are," comes from. This demonstrates just how powerful social factors can affect us. Of course, this research doesn't only mean that you should be wary of friends and unhealthy behaviors. It also shows that through social contagion, you can be a positive force in the lives of the people around you. Thank you for watching.